Q. Welcome, Q. Aren't you Paul Grimshaw?
I am. Would you be Erik Warfield?
I am.
Would this be a Tuesday night?
It is.
What would we be doing here?
New Comics Eve. Talking about comics.
In beautiful Burbank, California?
We were talking about cars a minute ago.
We were talking about the word Q.
Yeah. Weird word.
Weird spelling. Q-U-E-U-E.
Yeah.
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 So the QE2 would be, that's a different story. Comics.
Boats, ships.
That's what we're here to talk about. Comic books on a Tuesday night.
Yes.
In beautiful downtown Burbank. A little windy today.
It is.
Nice though.
Super windy.
Get the smog out of here. Send it over to Oprah's place. Get out.
Where's
Go down to Santa Barbara. That way.
All right.
Yeah.
I think shit ends up at the bottom though, right? So it's gonna go to like Long Beach and stuff.
Well, Long Beach and then we're on the coast.
It blows down from Santa Barbara though, right?
Yeah, it
We're
kinda
getting
does.
Santa Barbara's
Yeah, she
dust.
gets like,
Junk.
yeah, they're getting the Seattle schmutz.
It's not good.
Yeah, I think that's going down. Okay, sorry, Oprah. Didn't so yeah, small week this week. I don't know if you noticed that.
Not a lot of stuff. I picked one
A
book.
couple of big books. The new Star Wars.
Sure.
Batman 50. $5.99 Batman 50. I'm assuming it's very, very large, oversized.
Is it anything like the $7.99 number 25 from ages ago? Because that was pretty retarded.
It'd be about $2 smaller than that $7.99 now.
It's like
That
12
book, I
pages.
will say, it does have a habit of being just a different bloody price. Like seems like every issue 12 anniversary, issue 25 anniversary,
And it's not
issue
even written by Mark
31.
Miller. Want the end of the story? It's $2 more.
Yeah, right.
It's all
He
$3.50.
he does. He is the master of the
What's the last part?
$5.99 club,
$4.99.
isn't he?
Yeah.
The master of that shit.
Yeah.
Did
Setting you up.
you read anything this week?
Well, the stuff from last week.
You did. You were talking about your number ones.
Awesome.
What was that? The Prophet? Why?
Trico.
Say the title.
Which one was?
Oh,
What was on?
Prophet, Earthworm. I was going to do some Roche Limit too. Turncoat.
You like that?
Yeah, it's very heavy metal-like. It's super European. I'm not going to make an assumption with the names that they have to be.
Oh, those are
necessarily.
European names.
They're super, but they could be like a kid in Wisconsin for all I know,
Sure.
and not
Sure.
just because his last name was Trakanov doesn't
Yeah.
mean he's from Moscow.
So
there
when you
were-
say very heavy metal, you mean a lot of skin?
No,
Or
like the way the panels move, right? The way their storytelling goes. Like sometimes it's a little too artsy.
Yeah.
You can't quite. It doesn't quite match up with the story.
Yeah,
to me,
European flavor.
yeah,
I
like
hear you. Well, when was the last time you saw that happen in the comic book?
well, that's super cool.
Right, you show the camera.
And that's super
Yeah,
cool.
little
Like the little
circular
insets and
inserts.
stuff.
Yeah.
But my thing was more like from panel to panel. Like you went, oh wait, oh they know that guy. Like it was
Right.
that kind of stuff where it was supposed to be this big reveal where it's like, you know, you hide somebody in a crowd and if they're a mole and then they pop out and then but like the guy who the story is following is just like, okay man, we gotta go. And you're like, oh wait, I thought that guy was the mole with the thing.
Sounds
Oh, they
like
know
there's
each
a-
other. Takes me a minute to.
Sounds like there's a lot going on in that issue, which is nice.
Maybe
Usually
I
those
wasn't
first
mentioned.
issues are
Oh, it's a-
all introduction and
Aliens have invaded Earth, kind of like District 9 kind of feel. Aliens have lived here for a long time, they've invaded Earth, and then a bunch of people have sided with them, and so now society has the super rich people who side with the aliens, and then all the rabble at the bottom, the dregs of humanity at the bottom.
1%.
And, yeah, and they're kind of rising up, so it's got a lot of social
District
overtones.
9.
A la Rocky and Bullwinkle. back in the
That's
old days.
Turncoat.
Turncoat. Yeah.
Turncoat. Turncoat.
I'm going to take home some Strange, though.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to take home the Shadow Glass. In this segment of Taking Home Strange. How do I cue that? Do I cue that?
You said it.
Yeah. Supposed to throw
The
something.
Shadow Glass, number one. That's my number one pick.
That Dark Horse
No,
comic?
not number one pick, as in my top pick, but a pick of a number one issue that you should probably check out. Because the inside is totally nuts.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like Eisenhower meets Talbot, like a little
Yeah.
Brian Talbot mixed with a pretty,
Ali?
super,
Ali
super
Fell?
pretty. Yeah.
That's got to be a fake name, right? Ali Fell.
I don't know.
I fell down a few hours myself, but I don't know if I call myself that.
She got up. She got up again, and she wrote a fine book.
Nice.
That's
I, however,
cool.
did, I happened to finish off that Dan Clow's Patience hardcover that I was raving so much
That was an
about.
undertaking.
It was,
Yeah.
it was very good.
We sold
I give
out.
it not one, but that's not thumbs. 2 thumbs up. It was very good.
How many copies did we
Very
go?
good.
30 copies of that
Yeah,
book?
went through a lot of it. It was,
30 copies of a $30 book. Do the math.
Well, what is that? 30 copies divided by 2.5 years of waiting.
Well, you know, you put it that way.
It's fuzzy math.
Put it that way. 10 issues. 10 issues of a $2.99.
So I'm sorry, but I didn't get to read any of this week's comics.
Well, this week's comics you're supposed to just like.
Well,
read next week.
well, yes. There's certain books that I'm looking forward to, and I know will be good. Like the new issue of Stray Bullets.
We're always telling you again and again and again. Stray
Get
Bullets.
some sunshine. Get some roses.
Sorry.
You'll thank yourself. It's
I'm
good.
not trying to bore you.
Good and good
Same
for
picks
you.
over and over.
And lo and behold, there's a DC comic book right here.
Yeah.
What? By Dan Jurgens and that guy Lee.
You just like the Lee Weeks. Lee Months?
Lee Months? Lee by Monthly? This joke is purely here. This joke. This,
Sorry, I blew it.
Yeah, exactly. No.
blew it for you.
Purely here just for the joke.
That was your line.
And yeah, Lee Weeks are known to his friends Lee Months because slow.
But it's beautiful. Rome wasn't built in a
Yeah,
day.
it is.
You can't just build an
And-
aqueduct and like think water's gonna show up
And
tomorrow.
one of the few books
Takes a
on
long time.
the DC market that exists outside of whatever is now post 52.
Really?
Well, it's Superman, Lois, and Clark. It's Dan Jurgens. Dan Jurgens doesn't write canon DC stuff. It's his own little.
Makes so.
He does. He makes it damn fine stuff too. I must say.
Making it for a long
I'm
time.
more of a Palmolive kind of guy myself, but it's not too bad.
Easy
And
for
this
you.
book,
Just
this
watch
book
it.
here, Hellboy and the BPRD 1953. Which did you read the first one? You didn't read the first one yet, huh?
I don't think I did.
It is Mignola.
It's got a Russian
And,
wolfhound on the cover. I'm gonna read it now.
One of my favorite guys, Paolo. I just like
Paolo
saying it.
Rivera?
Paolo Rivera.
Oh, Paolo.
Paolo Rivera. And his
Oh,
dad,
Paolo.
I believe it's Joe Rivera. First one, very, very good. Kind of had that 1950s kind of, well,
Yeah, it's cool. Paolo Rivera,
kind
man.
of Stand By Me-esque, and animals go missing, dogs go missing, cats go missing, and then
I wanna
people
hear
start
about
going
stuff like
missing and
that.
stuff like. It is kind of a.
Yeah, man. I hear
But,
about dogs
little
doing
kids
this.
are like, Hellboy, can you bring my little dog back? And he's like, don't worry, Johnny, I'll bring your dog back. And then he goes down the park over there, and this big demonic monsters, and yeah, he ain't bringing his dog back. He did.
Oh.
Spoiler.
And it's not Richard Corbin, so it doesn't have like a big dong or anything.
No,
Big
no, no.
naked
It's
chicks everywhere.
It's only one issue in there. They're very they're creepy looking. They're creepy looking, you know, 50s-esque monsters.
Did you?
They're kind of staying with that 50s horror film kind of vibe.
Rivera's awesome.
I don't see. It's part zombie, part Afghan hound. It's good. Good for you. While we were prepping ourselves for the show tonight, we came across this book right here, which is. Remember last week I brought out my big, hard artist edition,
Wait for it.
and so there is another IDW book, which I don't know if we ordered the first one. They said this isn't a series. These are called the Artist Select Series. They are limited to 999 copies and signed by the artist, unless they're dead.
Didn't they do this with that Lawnmower Man one? There's another book
No,
that
those
has
were
these dots going across
yeah,
it.
but those
Maybe that's
were
it.
those were plates. Those were
Yeah.
portfolios.
Yeah. Okay.
The only reason I bring this up is there's a big giant A on here. There's a Hawkeye over here, and it's being published by IDW in conjunction with Marvel. As we read the notes earlier, the big deal was this was a collection of books that have not been collected together,
Right.
which sounds like something,
How
you
they get
know.
around it?
No, no.
Why
It's
Marvel
pretty.
does it?
I just don't understand why it is IDW and Marvel. Do you know? 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah. Well, IDW's market is
Listen,
art books. Right?
they
can
make
get away
potato
with
chips.
They're not trying to
tastes
read.
like Guinness. So there's,
They can't.
I mean, gravity all nonsense, right?
Well, the idea that you're making it. Well, we also talked about the edition size, so it's 999.
999.
So you keep it under something, and then
Well,
you
there's
know,
obviously
this is supposed to be an
stipulation.
art book. It's not supposed to be a reprint of the comic books per se.
And it's a
Right.
mishmash of stuff. It's
Yeah.
mostly fairly new stuff, but I think it's something where you can print it as long as it's not more than 1,000 copies, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't be 999.
Licensing? Did you have to pay for licensing? They'd have to pay for the Avengers licensing, yeah.
I mean, it's done in conjunction with, I don't know. I just thought it was curious. That's why I brought it up.
It's very curious.
It was quite curious.